Hey everyone, it's Colin Smith here from photoshopcafe.com. I've just got a really quick tip for you because I've been asked this, even though I've kind of covered this before, I want to do it again for you guys, how to combine different images. So I've got a couple of photos that I took. Here's one of Callan, shot her in my studio, and here's one I shot in Cape May, New Jersey. And what I want to do is combine the two photos into one. So the way to do it is really simple. The trick here is to click and hold, and don't release until I tell you when to release, because that's what happens is people generally release too soon. So what we want to do is click and drag up into the tab. Now you're going to see the new window. So I'm still holding down that mouse button, and we're inside the destination window, and as I move it down you can see the little plus. Now I can release it, and it's going to drop that photo on top of the other one. Now, if we want to kind of smoothly blend these together, what I can do is just kind of move that to the side, and now I'm just going to hit Control T. That would be Command T on Mac for free transform. Then when I do that, you're going to see the free transform handles. Now, you can't always see those handles. You can use Command 0 to go out, or another thing I like to do sometimes is I just like to link this and then just pull down on the height or the width. And then that just shrinks it down, so now I can see it and make sure it's in my image. And I'm just going to drag it over to the side, and now just hit enter. And if I want to blend these two together, it's really easy. All I need to do is just create a layer mask on the top layer. Just click on the new layer mask, and you'll see it right now. It's just filled with white, which has no effect. Now we want to blend the two layers together seamlessly. So what we want to do is set our foreground and background colors to black and white. Just hit the delete key and the D key, hit the D key, and that resets the foreground background colors. Go up to the gradient tool. Now with the gradient tool selected, make sure that we're set first option, which is foreground to background, and linear, and make sure our mode is set to normal and opacity is 100. And these are the default settings, so if you've changed them they won't show that, but if you haven't changed them, this is what they'll look like. Now here's where the trick is. We're going to click and drag. So wherever we start dragging from, so I'm going to click, my mouse button is down right now. As I drag across, this is where the gradient's going to go, and it's going to end wherever this little crosshair is. So I'm going to pull it out to about here, and that should create a smooth blend. Now I might have it the wrong direction. I often do that. And let's apply it. Yes, I did. So all I need to do is just click, and we drag back the other way, so we're starting the gradient inside the picture and then releasing it there. So let me do that once again. So all we're doing here is we're just deleting the layer mask. Now the layer mask doesn't affect the photograph at all. What happens to the layer mask is completely independent to the photo. So that's the nice thing about working with a mask, is it never touches that photograph, so it's completely non-destructive. Okay, let's put the mask on again. So we're going to turn this mask on, and now what we're going to do is we're going to start from about here and then click and drag. Don't go over the line or you'll see a visible line, and then release it. And now we're just blending those two layers together. So it's just kind of like a really basic way of getting started. I mean, you could cut it out, we could composite it, and we could do all kinds of different things, which I've got other tutorials. But the purpose of this really was just to show you how to combine two images. Now you might notice that both of these have a coloring effect that I did inside of Lightroom, and I could also do this in Camera Raw. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to give you some tutorials on colorizing if that's what you're interested in. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this quick little tip. By the way, just if you like this, why don't you hit that like button right now? And if you haven't become part of the Cafe crew, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button right now, and also that little notification bell, and then you'll know whenever I upload a new video, which is at least once a week. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you at the cafe.